Have you ever felt like giving up? Like your story is over? Like the pages of your life are filled with failure, regret, and missed opportunities? Let me remind you of something powerful today. God is not finished with your story. Not even close. That closed door, that broken relationship, that painful loss or unanswered prayer, it's not the final chapter. It's just a pause, a comma, not a period. Because he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. God doesn't start something he doesn't intend to finish. You may feel stuck. You may feel behind. But in God's eyes, you're right on schedule. In the Bible, Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, and forgotten in prison. It looked like his story was over, but God wasn't finished. Moses ran away after killing a man he hid for 40 years in the desert. He thought his time had passed, but God wasn't finished. David committed terrible sins. He fell. He failed, but God wasn't finished. Even Peter denied Jesus 3 times. He wept bitterly, but Jesus came back for him, because God wasn't finished. So what about you? Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you've drifted from your purpose. Maybe life has knocked you down so hard, you don't even recognize who you are anymore. But let this truth settle deep in your spirit. You are still breathing, so God is still writing. Your pain has a purpose. Your tears water the seeds of a greater future. What you think disqualified you is what God can use to glorify himself. That addiction? That failure? That season of depression? Even that, God can redeem. You see, the enemy wants you to believe that you've messed up too much, that it's too late, that your best days are behind you. But the enemy is a liar. God is the author of your story, and he writes redemption into every page. Sometimes the process is messy. Sometimes the road is long, but the promise remains. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. You're not a mistake. You're not forgotten. You're not behind. You are in progress, and God is still shaping you. So trust the process. Even if you can't see the full picture, trust the one holding the pen. He doesn't waste pain. He doesn't forget his promises. And he never gives up on his children. Let this be your declaration today. My story is not over. My God is still working. And the best is yet to come. Even if your beginning was broken, your ending can still be beautiful. Because when God writes your story, he always finishes what he starts. Amen.